Welcome back once again to Bonita Media. My name is Bonfesowino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, let me say this, or before I get into our discussion, let me just remind you that if we are meeting for the first time, don't leave without subscribing and also dropping me a comment in the comment section. It's good to tell me where you're watching this video from. If you're within the country, it's good to tell me which county are you watching this video from. And if at all if you're outside the country, it's also good to tell me which country are you watching this video from. If you're within, just mention for me the name of your county or the number of your county. County 01, 001, 002, 003, 010, 012, 020, 030, or 040 or 47. I'll be glad and I really know which county are you watching. And if you're outside the country, you can as well just drop me the flag of the country where you are in, and I'll just figure out which country you are in. Now, I'll also like to appreciate those who have already subscribed, because without your support, this channel cannot grow. And feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. Now, getting back into our discussion, I remember there was a time that Bob Agri-Orengo, that is the governor, of Siaya County, during the time that he was a senator, he mentioned something, and he said that revolution eats its own people. And I don't know why people didn't take those statements or those words very serious when he mentioned the word revolution and said that revolution eats its own people. Maybe people thought that it was just saying it, maybe, but now recently I've encountered I've covered a lot of stories, and I've come to realize that what Orengo was talking about is what is happening right now. In this video, I want to talk about the issue of Mbarire, that is the chairperson of UDA.
Mimi munajua mimi ni chairperson wa UDA party. Na kama kuna mtu amepigwa juu ya kusupport serikali ni mimi Karinda. Divetwa ngadira lakini tendira ngaiya ikuo. Lakini nimeanza kuona kuna watu wameanza kunipangia njama, na ni watu wako kwa serikali ile mimi napigania kila siku. Those officers from Nairobi who are coming to Embu to hold night meetings to fight elected leaders, na hawana heshima na wanajifanya wanaelewa siasa ya Embu kutuliko sisi. When we are working round the clock to fight for this government, tunaambia wakome. Wanajijua those officers, na wakiendelea I will mention them. Na niwaambie hivi, mimi ni wa before, nimekuwa katika siasa miaka mingi. Msiniletee, otherwise I will talk. Msiniletee vita kutoka Nairobi. Mniambie mmekuwa wapi wakati tumekuwa tukipigania William Ruto hapa Embu. Vita kubwa sana. Tukazunguka hii county na MCAs na deputy, tukisema kujeni tuingie kwa serikali tusaidie tuweze kusaidika. Sasa mnatutolea vita Nairobi, mnatuletea hapa Embu. Sitakubali. You know yourselves. Dare you come back to Embu again. Tutaonana mundu kwa mundu. Nengo Rutakarinda mbekere muvuto ndeti namwe. Mwache kuniona kama mimi ni mtu holeo hivi. Mutikambose tamae maetomare. Mimi ni kiongozi elected by the people of Embu County, and you are going to respect me. Munipatie heshima vile na wapatia heshima. And do not take our support for President William Ruto for granted. Kama kuna shida, mtuite kwa meza, mtuambie kuna shida wapi. But musitulete vita hapa Embu. Sitakubali. Tembe tekerani, muambe tekeria. Mwegwe na ugambu mwaoka kuondevia. Mumere titue tekera Mbara Embu County na titue kikira. Watu kosee heshima. Timikutano ya usiku mkipanga huku na mtaki kuambia mheshimiwa Muriuki, mkona watu mnachukua mbere South ati mkipanga, wengine mmechukua Runyenje, wengine mnachukua wapi, hamtuambii. Tinyinyi ndio mmejua siasa kutuliko. Shetani ashindwe. Neramera come baby come. Nyinyi officers tutajuana na tutangangana, na msifikirie mimi ni mtu wa kunichukulia hivi hivi. I am a leader in my own right, and you will respect me and all the elected leaders in Embu County. Kama kuna shida, call us around the table. Let us discuss it. But do not disrespect us. Because if you disrespect us, we will disrespect you in return. Na netuise siasa. Totia Kinyava by mistake. We didn't get here by accident. We got here because we are leaders in our own right. So respect us. Asanteni sana ngaiwa moya muradhime.
Cecilia Mbarire is the governor of Embu, and of course we know very well that we know her stand. She has been supporting William Samoei Ruto for a very long time. They are the people that really struggled to make sure that William Samoei Ruto garner some votes from Central. In fact, they convinced the people of Central that William Ruto was the best candidate during the time of campaign, that is back in 2022. And the people elected William Samoei Ruto. Now, Mbarire is right now complaining that a meeting is being held in her county, without her being aware. And the meeting is being held by the key leaders of UDA party. You and I knows very well the people that have been behind this issue of youth empowerment. Let us just mention names. Kithure Kindiki has been on the lead on this issue of the empowerment. So if at all maybe there is a meeting that is being planned somewhere, Kithure Kindiki must be involved. And I don't know whether you realize that this issue of empowerment has been taking place only in Central Province. I don't think if there is any other part of the country that this issue of empowerment maybe have been done. The other time they went to Kisii, I don't know whether they talked about empowerment, I don't know. But the people that have been receiving money, everything that has been happening in Central. Cecilia Mbarire is saying that there is no single day, there is no way a meeting can be planned and held in her county, being done at night without her being aware. So I don't know why she's complaining, by the way. Seriously, I really don't understand why she's complaining about this, because as you bear your, you know, you just have to chew. You just have to swallow what you've been chewing, because if they've been chewing bitter herbs, I think it's best if they allow themselves to swallow the bitter herbs. Now, the bitter herbs here right now is they must accept to be used by William Samoei, or to be dumped by William Samoei Ruto. One of the main characters that William Samoei, the president, has is if you're not very useful, if you're not that much useful to the president, he will dump you. We've seen Orwoba used and dumped. A lot of people have been complaining. Gachagua was used and dumped long time ago. So people like, people like Kimani Chungwa, I don't know why they are not opening their eyes to see what is happening. Their fellow Kikuyu people are being dumped. Right now, William Ruto knows very well that the Kikuyus, the central votes have gone. So he's trying so much to find someone that he can use as a ladder to maybe to climb back to the mountain where he was before. But one thing I know is that Rigathi Gachagua ruined everything. Gachagua has ruined everything. So there is no escape route for Williams. No matter what he does, no matter who he uses, because right now he's using Kithure Kindiki. And they are failing to understand one thing. That the majority of people right now, 5 million plus of people are Gen Zs. Now, these Gen Zs knows very well that William Samoei Ruto is using someone. And I think the best thing right now, I've seen a lot of Gen Zs doing some education. And I said that if we are going to have a very big challenge in the 2027 general election, then the challenge is the challenge might be caused by these our parents. Because they are the only people who can be convinced otherwise. But the Gen Zs cannot be convinced. Gen Zs knows very well that these leaders have been working, these ones have not been working, these ones have just been doing PR. These ones are just PR leaders. So they know what to do, who to do it, and how to do it. So that is why you're finding it's going to be very difficult for them. for the leaders who have not been working. And as I've said before, that the biggest challenge that we're going to have is these parents. If at all maybe we can find a way of doing with them, or maybe you can find a way of blocking them from going to vote, then I don't think. Of course, it is not in all parts of the country. There are some of the elders who have grown, who have known what is good and bad because of the education they've been getting, you know, what they've been told about this whole government and all that. So I really don't know how we are going to maneuver through this. But one thing I know is that Kithure Kindiki is doing too much. Why can't he see what other people are seeing? Why can't he open his eyes and realize that if there is somebody who was supposed to give these people an example, or these people could have learned from, is Rigathi Gachagua. Imagine you help someone to campaign. You gave out your money, you sacrificed your money, you gave out for the campaign. After all these things happened, now you worked with this person, you convinced people to vote for this person. People didn't want to vote for him. Then you tarnished the other person's name so that at least this person can have a good image in your own region. After doing all these things, you convinced these people voted for the other person, trusted you and the other person. And then it reaches a point that this person is turning his back against you. Who gave him money? Who helped him to campaign? What can we say about that? And then there is somebody right now who is saying he's a yes sir, who is not even looking at what happened to his brother. He's not even bothered about what happened to Rigathi Gachagua. He's doing it blindly. He doesn't even care. He's not even concerned. He doesn't even know what is. I don't know. Maybe somebody is lying to Kithure Kindiki that he can be elected as the president of the Republic of Kenya after William Samoei Ruto, which is a lie. No one can elect Kithure Kindiki. No one. Not even a single person. Not even a single person can elect Kithure Kindiki. That is one thing I'm very sure of. That no one, in fact, no one with the capital N-O, no one can elect Kithure Kindiki as the president. If he was not elected as a DP, he was selected. Because remember I told you that there is a difference between an elected leader and a selected leader. So Kithure Kindiki is operating under at the level of selection. He was selected by William Samoei Ruto. He was not elected by anybody. No. In fact, when you go to IEBC, you not even look at the books. You not even find the name of Kithure Kindiki appearing anywhere as someone who was elected. I really don't know why these people are taking this thing too far. But truth be told, things are not going to remain the same for these people the way they think things are going to be. After all, guys, that is just my thought, and that is what I have for today. Let me also know what to think in the comment section, and until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface. Big.